I think I have only one tip, and it is beware of learning curves, okay? Because like hoteliers tend to think that technology is a fixed thing. You buy a solution. But technology is actually more like a plant. It's something that grows in your organization. And the problem of hotels is that they only realize that they have to implement something when it's obvious. And if you're implementing something when it's obviously too late. And when you're too late, trying to implement change all of a sudden is something that is going to be very traumatic to your organization and not very successful. So today, hospitality is about welcoming guests, and that has been that for maybe 2,000 years. But now it's something more. It's still welcoming guests, but being able also to manage faster and faster tech cycles. And it's two things. So you can't forget about the guests, that's a given, but you really have to become very good at innovation management, which is not the case today. So if you want to become really good at innovation management, get out of hospitality and get 2 books. The first one is The Innovator's Dilemma. The second one is Out of the Chasm. We've been speaking about artificial intelligence today, and what I would like hotels to remember is that AI is not a topic per se, okay? It's just a means to an end. It's probably like the next big thing in technology, but what matters is for hoteliers really to understand in a systematic way how technology is evolving. I wouldn't like to tell them what to think. What I would like to tell them is how to think, okay? So AI is probably happening now for the same reason web happened 20 years ago. Because like the web started for 3 reasons. There was a hardware, which is a personal computer that reached the masses. There was a software, which was like Google, that allowed people to browse on websites, that allowed people to access hotels' availabilities without having to go to Cyber or Amadeus. And there was a connection at home with modem. Now, in the 2020s, what we have is a new hardware, which is the smartphone. And contrary to the personal computer, the smartphone is made for interaction. And that's where AI plays a big role, because basically it's now taking the place of the new software. You're seeing like Siri, Alexa, etc. Like people start to speak a lot about this kind of AIs, and chatbots being the new way of people accessing the information. And now the new way of people to connect is not at home from a modem anymore. It's through a 4 to 5G connectivity. So they're interacting much more. So basically, AI is evolving towards becoming the mainstream solution, because like the interface the customer is using has changed, but the way technology works is always the same. You have a hardware, you have a software, and you have a way to access the information. And that's true for web, that's true for AI, and that's true for the next technology that is going to come and disrupt it all. So hoteliers, if you're listening to this, just don't focus so much on things. Focus on how it makes sense, how you can build models in order to understand the future.